As we march ever closer to the release of Horizon Forbidden West, Guerrilla, as well as PlayStation Blog, has given us small details and bits of information to tide us over. Most concern subjects like gameplay mechanics or next-gen capabilities and so on, but I thought this latest edition was really fascinating, as it focused on the world building that has been done on Forbidden West, which is what we are all about here at RSQ. So, let's recap some of the newest information. The first section of the blog focused on what Guerrilla has done to make the peoples and societies unique to their various cultures and regions, as senior writer Annie Catan explained. At the start of the project, we put a lot of thought into every tribe we were going to encounter, what their conflicts are, how they fit into the story, and how they interact with the world around them. Take the Tenakth, for instance. Many of their beliefs are influenced by the ancient ruins of the Forbidden West, and unlike other tribes, they're comprised of 3 distinct clans. Their shared history, convictions, disputes, all of that is important to developing the characters that Aloy will meet on her journey. She later elaborates as to how these tribes will express these differences in cultures. Beyond interactable NPCs, the gestures and lifestyle of the tribe's populace will lend themselves to visually representing what is most indicative of these peoples. In this we glean some interesting details, such as with the Tenakth. With the cultural focus on battle and war, most tribespeople we'll encounter will be of a younger age, training themselves for the fights to come, along with the adoption of gestures of the old ones they may have encountered and repurposed, like the military salute of the 21st century being adopted as a nonverbal greeting within the tribe. Utaru, with their peaceful agrarian culture and ties to the earth, will be demonstrated as well. Many will be working in their fields or found sitting with one another in reflective discussion, expressing a less severe way of life. The Oseram, being a more historically male-dominated culture throughout their history, will often be seen shoulder-punching and high-fiving each other, along with a general focus on strength and other testosterone-fueled actions. Each individual is given an attitude, personality, and reactions to add more depth to Horizon's world than ever before. Additionally, we get our first glimpse of a new settlement we'll be discovering. One of the first places Aloy will visit as she travels west is Chainscrape, an Oseram outpost settlement on the border. It offers abundant natural resources and opportunities for adventure and risk. Its tenants have come here for many reasons: to flee problems back home in the Claim, to make a few quick shards, to embrace a dream, or the thrill of exploration. It's a busy hub featuring a town bar where Aloy can meet some interesting new characters. Now, from a lore perspective, the title Forbidden West can be a misleading one, as some might wonder if already well-known tribes from the first game, like the Oseram, would set up camp in the mysterious Forbidden region. However, it was only a Carja decree that the area be restricted, so despite the obvious dangers of the area, other tribes like the Oseram were not restricted from venturing there. Also, the 13th Sun King Jiran broke this decree during his reign, so it's possible we may see more adventurous Carja here as well post-Red Raids. As far as other settlements in the game, there has been a great deal of importance placed on not only making them culturally specific, but having the cultures reflect the manner of gear and resources Aloy will be able to find in differing locations. Senior designer Stephen Lumpkin stated the following: "We wanted the towns and villages across the Forbidden West to feel lived in, vibrant, and useful. In each settlement across the world, you'll find opportunities for adventure. They are filled with merchants and vendors, stitchers who can sell Aloy powerful and beautiful new outfits in exchange for shards and machine parts, hunters who offer an array of tactical new weaponry, herbalists who sell potent potions that Aloy is definitely strong enough to handle, and cooks who prepare invigorating meals that Aloy can carry with her for a boost." From a narrative standpoint, Annie also added, "A hunter from the Oseram might act more like a blacksmith, forging weapons for hunters to use in the wilds, whereas a Tenakth hunter functions more like a quartermaster, ensuring that their clan's warriors are armed for battle." Not only are weapons and armor included in this process, but it would also appear Horizon will be taking a page out of the Monster Hunter playbook, adding cooking and meal mechanics to give an additional boost before heading out to hunt machines. Aloy will also be able to carry up to 6 weapons at a time in the sequel, along with her spear, adding greater versatility. Outfits will continue giving certain damage resistances, but will also reflect the way the tribes they draw inspiration from would approach a fight. Karja gear being focused on traps and tripwires, while the Osra might meet an opponent head-on and so forth. Which brings us to a mechanic we have all been very interested in since it was confirmed, that being the Workbench. Aloy can forge the machine parts she's harvested into her weapons and outfits, upgrading them to be even stronger. As you travel the Forbidden West, take note of machines that have visible horns, claws, tusks, or tails. While early upgrades may just need a bit of braided wire or sturdy hardplate, if you want extra mod slots, the strongest perks, or the biggest resistances, you'll want to make sure that you shoot off the Tremor Tusk's parts before you take it down. Machine components, as well as harvested plants and hunted animals, will contribute to this process, as well as a new, rare resource known as greenshine, a crystalline growth that can be discovered throughout the world. I'm personally very interested in what we can uncover concerning greenshine, as it may add greater clarity to that of blue gleam, found in the cut during the Frozen Wilds. Though Blue Gleam was only a tradable resource in the first game, it seems that these crystals we find in Horizon may have more hidden potential than we have seen thus far. The rest of the blog emphasized details that have already been given to us, as well as doubling down on improving mechanics that worked well in Zero Dawn. All in all, I highly recommend you give the blog a read for yourself, as this was only a brief recap and it really reflects on the passion everyone has that has been working over the years to bring Forbidden West to life. And that brings our journey to an end. If you'd like to see more content like this, likes and shares are always appreciated, and if you're hungry for more Horizon lore, be sure to subscribe and check out the rest of our lore library. Also consider supporting the channel on Patreon so we can keep making content just like this. Check out the link in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and keep questing.